let's begin. Okay, we don't have the Kahoot sound because it will interfere with my talking and it might be a bit too loud for some of you. So let's enjoy the Kahoot, soft, quiet one, okay? All right, first question. We want to express 15 minutes as a ratio of 1 and 1/4 hours. How do we express 15 minutes as a ratio of 1 and 1/4 hours? Alrighty. Oh, quite a number of answers already. That's nice. Yeah, the aircon weather in January is pretty good, right? Okay. Godzilla, are you sure? Are you sure it's the correct answer? Hmm, what do we think? Okay, alrighty. Okay, some of you are saying it's yellow, some of you saying it's green. Let's check. The correct answer is indeed the green one. 1:5. Now, quite a number of you used the yellow one. So, what's going on? Let's take a look, okay? For now, congratulations to our top 5 people. Let's aim to keep this up, okay? All right. So, the solution to question 1 here, let's take a look. Huh? Express 15 minutes as a ratio of 1 and 1/4 hours. Now you need to remember for 1 and 1/4 hours, since we're talking about time, we should have the denominator as 60. Okay? Because 1 hour is 60 minutes. And once we convert that, we will get 1 hour and 15 minutes, which is the same as 75 minutes. Okay? Right. So this will be 75 minutes. So we want 15 is to 75. Once we simplify, we will get 1 is to 5. Okay. Now, for those of you who just joined, welcome. My name is Coach Shahira from MasterMaths. We are going through some ratio, fractions, percentage, and decimals um, revision right now. So some of the questions here are in P5, some in P6, not so much in P6, sorry. A lot are in P5, okay, because these are all revision questions. If you would like to join, I think now is the best time because we're going to move on to question 2 already. Thank you so much, Thanos. I hope you're talking about me. Okay, we are going to move on to the next question already. The game pin is 997087. I'm going to move on in 5 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Skip. By the way, thank you for sharing the live and helping to reach more people. Thank you so much for that. Question 2. Again, no calculators, please. This one is pretty straightforward. 150% of a number is 600. What is the number? This is for primary 6, but any other levels are free to join as well. Okay. If you have graduated and you want to join, you are free to join as well. The top winner will get a $10 popular voucher. Okay. Yeah, this is easy to build your confidence. But some of the questions here can be quite challenging, so stay tuned for it, okay? Theon, I hope you're enjoying your secondary school life. Yes, RFPD, very, very common. Okay. Is it really that difficult? Remember the number, okay? I'm going to give you a hint in the last 10 seconds. This number is going to be your 100%. So how much is 100%? Okay, you're looking for the number. That number is going to be 100%. Yay to the people who got it right. Well done. We got 400. That's right. Okay, for those of you who got 400, well done here. Now, how did we get 400 and why is it 400? Let's take a look. Ooh, the leaderboard has changed. Ah, for those in the podium still. Wow, wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, by the way, I don't want to discourage those of you who are not in the podium because there are plenty of double points questions later on. Okay, there are plenty of double points questions. So hang on, okay? Hang in there. Let's try this question first. Now, the reason why the answer is 400 is because the number that we are looking for is going to be our 100%. Okay, the entirety of the number is your one whole, which is 100%. Okay, so 150% is 600. You can find 50% and then find 100% after. Okay, Zahin, welcome. Nice to see you. How's your secondary school life so far? No, I'm not mixed. I'm true blue Malay. Okay. All right, so very good with the solution here. For those of you who just joined, I see that our numbers are climbing. Welcome. My name is Coach Shahira. Hi, Cha Cha. Am I saying your name right? I'm sorry. Hello. Welcome. For those of you who just joined, my name is Coach Shahira from MasterMaths. We would like to move on. I'm pretty sure most of us would like to move on to the next question. Hi, Slavey Q. Okay, I'm so sorry. And hi, Bella. We will move on to the next question, but if you want to join our Kahoot right now, this is a good time. The game pin is at the bottom, 997087. Okay? You can actually long press for those of you who have no idea how to see without all the comments, you can long press on the TikTok page and click on clear display. Then it will be completely clear for you. Okay, I hope I have helped you out there. You can click on clear display after you long press it. Okay, I'm going to move on in 5, 4, 3. Mademoiselle, I hope you're in already. 2 and 1. Let's go. Thank you for the follow, Chachar. And VQ, thank you so much. Let's move on to question 3. We will have double points questions today, okay? All right, let's take a look at the next one. During a sale, items were sold at 20% discount and bought a dress for $120. What is the original price? How much is this original price that we want? How much is the original price that we want? Okay. Panda Power shared the life. Okay, VQ, let me give you a hint. Okay, for those of you who have already gotten an answer, you can try again. Although you cannot do it on TikTok, but you can try again on your own. Let me give you a hint here. Okay, the original price, just like the previous question, will be the entirety of the price, which means we want 100%. Okay, we want the 100%. Okay, hello, Aidin. Okay, Iguana, don't say that. We're all here to learn, okay? Don't say that. Let's not have negative talks in our head. Okay, for those of you who got $150, wonderful to you guys. Now, how, sorry, how do we get $150? Is $120 really 120%? Let's take a look. Now, remember, guys, whenever we are talking about discount, this is a P5 topic here. Whenever we are talking about discounts, we are talking about how much we don't have to pay. Okay, so if it's a 20% discount, means we don't have to pay 20%. It's okay, VQ. We don't have to pay 20%, right? So that means we're going to pay 80%. Got it? Okay, bye, VQ. See you again next week. All right. So after the discount, you're going to get 100% the full price minus 20%, and that's 80%. So it's not 120%, that is $120. But the fact that it is 80% is what we are interested in, okay? Because that's after the discount. So 80% is 120. We want to find 100%. All right. Again, you can find 1%, but that is not going to be very helpful, especially if we cannot use calculators. So we can find 20% somewhere in between and then find 100% from there. Okay. Now, for those of you who like your hands on our worksheet, maybe you want to try this again, closer to the PSLE or closer to your WAs, and you want to check whether you have mastered the topics, you can get your hands on our worksheets, and the solutions will also be posted after today's live class, and they can all be found on our Telegram channel at MasterMaths PSLE. Okay, MasterMaths PSLE. All right. Hmm. Wow. How is it so far, by the way? The question's okay or not? Okay. For those of you who just joined and would like to play the Kahoot as well, we do have double points for you to climb up the ranks later on. The game pin is 997-097. Okay, 997-097. Before I move on to the next question, can I get your kindest, most nicest help by sharing the live with everybody that you know and helping me spam the like button, please? Do you think we can reach, let's see, 15, 20K likes today? I don't know. Am I being too ambitious? Do you think it's possible? 15 or 20K likes by 7 p.m.? I'm not sure. Let's try. Okay. All right. 10 up. Well, thank you so much. Mademoiselle, thanks for sharing the live. Iguana as well. Okay. Monkey Pops, I'm going to wait for you 5 seconds, okay? Then I move on already. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Question number 4. Okay, out of 8 questions today. Question 4 out of 8. We are right in the middle now. This is a past PSLE question, by the way. See whether you're able to solve it. Let me give you a hint. You cannot add them up. You cannot add the percentages up. Okay? That's my hint for you. Yeah, it's a long question. You got to work it out. Okay? This is a past PSLE question. And guys, let's engage in positive talk in the chat, okay? Because if you keep thinking about negative thoughts, it's not going to be very helpful for you. Not very healthy as well. If you don't know, it's okay. We're all here to learn. Excuse me. Okay, let me give you a hint, yeah? Yet another hint. Okay, you have about 50 seconds left. Percentage of the total pens are green. So you want to reach your you want you want to find the total green pens first. So use numbers, this use percentages and the total pens in each container to find the total green pens in both containers. Okay? Ah, Arisa, what a shame. It's okay. There will be double points later on, so you just be careful there, okay? Oh, thank you, Monkey Pops, for helping me reach my like goal. Yes, I did. I hope you like the sushi. Yeah. Okay. Wow, Nisa. Good job. User, you can definitely join the quiz, but you will probably skip this question. But there will be double points later on, okay? So you can definitely climb the ranks. The game pin is 997-097. Okay, so this is like a little staircase of answers. So how do we get 7% as the correct answer? Let me explain to you something that you cannot do first. Okay, I show you the media here. You cannot add 4% and 8%. Okay, I mentioned just now. Because 4% and 8% have different totals. 4% is off 100. 8% is off 300. They have different totals. It's like saying of the total versus of the remainder. You cannot add them up. Okay? So you cannot add the percentages up because they are referring to different totals. Everybody can follow. That's why 4 plus 8 equal 12% is not the correct answer. Okay? The game pin, wow. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you. I just saw a comment. Let me continue first. The game pin is 997-097. And wow, I think it was like only what 4 minutes and we reached our like goal already. Thank you so much, everyone. So sweet of you guys. Can I be a little bit more ambitious and try to get to 30K today? It's been only 4 minutes and we reached our like goal already. I'm so impressed. You guys are so nice. Thank you so much. Really, really. Thank you. Okay, so let's go back to the question. So if we cannot take 4 and 12%, 4 and 8% and add them together because they have different totals, then how do we solve it? Well, we just need to look for the actual number of green pens, okay? Lucas, I'm glad to see this. Okay, so the total green pens here, A will be 4% of 100 pens, right? So that will be 4 pens. Whereas for B, it is 8% of 100 pens. So that's 24 pens. Okay, so I got 4 pens and 24 pens. In total, you will get 28 green pens. So you need your 28 green pens out of the actual total in both containers, and that will be 400. So 28 over 400, you convert it into percentage, you will get 7%. Okay, all right. Oh, Arash, that's nice to hear. And welcome back. So good to see you around too. I hope you are enjoying your new secondary school. Firdas, why did I say congratulations? Firdas, welcome as well. Hello. So, alright, you can understand here. By the way, if you are slightly struggling and you're a little bit shy to type in the chat and get me to explain again, don't worry. You can always stay behind after the chat. Wow. After the chat, wait, what? After the live class, I will help you explain the questions that you need one more time, okay? All right. Hi, welcome. I hope you did well for PSLE. I remember you very well, Annabelle. And wow, you guys are talking about the light goals. You guys are really amazing and really. I think it's less than 10 minutes and we already reached our light goal. I think way past it already. So I'm being a little bit more ambitious. I'm trying to get us to 35K now. See the cat, okay? Anyway, for those of you who just joined, welcome. My name is Coach Shahira from MasterMaths. We are going through we have already gone through 4 questions of our ratio, fractions, percentage, and decimals revision. We are down to the final 4 questions. And the person who can get the top place in our group today will get a $10 popular voucher. Please do join our Kahoot right now. Even if you just came in, because there are double points, you can climb up the rank if you're fast and accurate. All right, so let's go to the next question. I'm pretty sure you guys want to move on already. Okay. Question number 5 now. $10 popular voucher, that's right. Question number 5 now. Okay. 2 out of 7 of x is equal to 2/5 of y. What is the ratio of the value of x to the value of y? Okay. Mademoiselle, don't worry. The solutions will be posted after the live. Okay. Or if you want, you can stay behind. I show you the solutions that you haven't finished copying as well. Okay. You just let me know later, yeah? Don't worry. Okay. For those of you who are a little bit unsure, the Kahoot pin is 997097, by the way. For those of you who are a little bit unsure of how to approach this question, you can actually draw draw a model to help you. Okay? You can draw a model to help you. All right? And the difficulty of PSLE is really dependent on whatever they want to do actually. Yeah, and it depends on your own preparation. If you're not prepared, of course it'll be tough. If you're very prepared, of course it'll be easy. Okay. Tisha, I help you here, yeah? 3 out of 7 of x is equal to 2/5 of y. So you can draw a model to show that 3 parts of x is the same as 2 parts of y. And then from there, work out what is the total. Okay, Keisha? I hope I have given you some hints here. Okay. Some of you need to be very, very careful. Oh, okay, Annabelle, you're in MGS. Do you like it there? Oh, that's nice, Keisha. Wonderful. Okay, yes, I can type for you. Give me a second, huh? Let me type out the game pin for you. Actually, I say for you, Ken, the game pin is 997097. Okay, 997097. Okay, so by the way, guys, oopsies. Okay, by the way, the the answer should not be 15 is to 14. I'm pretty sure you guys chose 15 is to 14 because you did a wrong method. So why is the answer not 15 to 14? Okay, let's take a look. Wow. Malavikness. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so what's the correct answer? And by the way, soaring wombat, not bad, huh? You are quite consistently at the top. Good job. Okay, so let's look at the correct answer here. Okay. You want to know the center's number? Do you actually mean the game pin? I'm not so sure if you're asking for the game pin. Let me type out the game pin for you since you're asking. 997097. There we go. Okay, there we go. 997097. Okay. All right. Now, let me explain to you. Let me explain to you first, okay? Let's hold our horses. If we don't understand, hang on. Don't worry just yet. Now, three parts of x must be equal to two parts of y. So, if you don't understand, focus on the model. All right? Focus on the thicker bars. Three parts of x, the thicker ones, is equal to two parts of y. Okay? So, because they are equal, we need to have the same um units, right? So we cannot have 3 versus 2. They are different. So we got to change it into 6 versus 6. Okay. So that gives us 6 parts of x versus 6 parts of y. Now, when we change the numerators, the denominators change along as well. Okay, the denominators change along as well. So 3 times 2 gives us 6. 7 times 2 will give us 14. Means x has 14 parts, whereas y, after converting it into 6 parts, you will have 15 parts in total. Okay. All right. Madam Ozell, give us a second, yeah? Okay, give us a second. We will give you the center mobile number in a second. All right. Okay. So for those of you who don't understand the top part on equating numerators, we need to make numerators the same because we are looking at parts of them being the same. Okay. 6 is to 14 is because we got to make the 3 and the 2 to be the same number, which is 6. So 3 times 2, 6. 7 times 2, 14. Astina, I hope I've answered your question. 3 times 2, 6. 7 times 2 will be 14. We need to make the parts the same. Let me repeat one more time. For those of you who are still unsure, let me repeat one more time. The question says of x is the same as parts of y. So in a fraction, the part is the numerators. So we make the numerators the same. Okay? The question says of x, a fraction means a part, right? Of x is the same as part of y. And parts means numerator, so we make numerator the same. Okay? You cannot make denominators the same because the question says part of x is the same as part of y. The question did not say all of x is the same as all of y. So if they say all of x is equal to y, all of x is equal to all of y, then we make denominator the same because denominator represents total. But because only parts and parts are equal, the numerators must be equal. Okay? If you get the same, if you make denominators the same, you will realize that the answer is not correct anymore. I hope that explains. Alright. If you're okay, can you help me spam the like button, please? Thank you very much. Can you help me spam the like button? Mademoiselle, wonderful. I am great that you are able to get it now. Okay. Aziza, you want to be next to me? You can come over to our center and stand beside me then. Okay. Wow, yes. Wow, soon you will help me aspire my goals to reach my light goals to reach 40K. Oh, sure, Ahmad. Okay, got it. You are. Okay, do I follow the Bob House? What is Bob House? Ahmad, yesterday I saw you, right? Oh, by the way, guys, if you are good, let's move on to the next question, okay? Question number 6 now. Okay? Yeah, I said 35K leh. You're really 35K in such a short period. 15 minutes only. Wonderful. Thank you so much, by the way. I really appreciate it. Thank you for sharing the live, and thank you for liking the live and helping me reach our like goal, okay? Maybe next week we can be even more ambitious and try to reach 100K. But today I think 36, 37K, I'm very happy already. Thank you guys. Okay, next question. Thank you, Evan, for following us. All right, next question here. This is a little bit tougher, and you do have double points here, yeah? We are down to our final three questions, by the way. If you would like me to explain any of the questions again later, you can type in your questions towards the end of the live. Then I can help you explain it again, okay? Using the worksheet. Alamak, Aida, you're in a car, you cannot do mental sums. Um, Maybe you can write it out in the end, try to work it out. I don't know. But wow, thank you for actually being or sticking to our life and tuning into our life while out and about. Really appreciate it. Okay, for those of you who don't know how to solve, I give you a hint, okay? We are told that there were 60 bits in the box, right? 45% of them were pink. So your first step, since later on we want to find pink, your first step is to go and find the pink first. Okay? Oh, Shan Kitchen. Thank you. Okay. So one more time, your first step is to go and find the number of pink bits before. Okay? And then go and find after. Alright? That will be your very first step. Go and find pink bits at first. Since it's 45% of 60, that will be your first step. Okay? Alright. Oopsies, sorry. Yeah, Ahmad, I know, right? A lot of homework these days, huh? Okay, if you got 35%, are you sure I did? By the way, you are in P4 and you are trying. Props to you. Crazy, crazy. Really, really wonderful attitude there. Okay, you got slightly less than a minute left. Yay, Ida, you got it. Okay, I shouldn't have said the correct answer, but yay, you got it. Nice one. Wow, you said that you couldn't do mental sums and you actually got it. Proud of you. Well done. Thank you for following us, Natasha. Nice one, Rita. And Igona, yay. Bashir, hello, welcome. Final 20 seconds plus minus. Are you guys able to hear me well, by the way? Because I actually put this on the table already. I forgot to carry it back in my hands. Natasha, you are so close to my age. Yeah, I'm doing math every day. Thank you for joining us too, by the way. It's nice. Wow, the 15 of you who got it right. Actually, quite a number of you did well here. So let's take a look at wow. Do you see the leaderboard change? I think three new people have joined in here, right? Because of the double points, yeah? Oh, so how we get the answer to be 34%? Okay, some of you may have gotten 35% instead. So how to get 34%? So the very first step is to find out how many pink bits before. So 45% of 60 means 45 over 100, and we multiply that by 60. We will get 27 pink bits. Okay, 27 pink bits. Now later on, you take out 10, you'll be left with 17. 27 minus 10 is 17. Okay? But since you took out 10, the total will also be 10 less. So 60 minus 10 becomes 50. Okay, the total will also be 10 less, that will be 50. So now the pink at the end over the total at the end, that is what you want. And that's going to be 17 over 50. Convert it into 100%. So that's 34 over 100, 34%. Okay? Everybody clear here? This is a very standard before, change, after type of question. Why, Iguana, you're in P5 and you're also trying. Props to you. Nice one. Okay, it's okay, Mademoiselle. All right. Well, some of you miss being in P6. Thank you for following us on Telegram. Mubashir, am I saying your name right? Yes, thank you for following us on Instagram. Okay. Ida, you're older than me. I see. Okay. Right. Guys, do we understand this so far? And are we ready for the second last question? How are we feeling so far? Wow, 40K already. You're crazy though. Thank you so much for helping me reach my light goals today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Hey, no need to spam W. I know IW. No need to spam, no need to spam. Okay, okay. W for all of you. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on, okay? W for all of you. Okay, guys, next question. I'm going to give you some head start. Okay, let's all focus on our next question here. I'm going to give all of you a head start on this question. Okay, a head start on this question. You don't have to solve it just yet. There's no time limit. I mean, you can solve it now, but there's no time limit yet. Okay, so with this question, we will start the timer in the next slide. Okay, in about maybe a minute. Okay, so Linda made some cookies for a charity bake sale. She sold 42 of them in the morning and two-fifths of the remainder in the afternoon. In the end, she had 25% of the cookies left. Okay, so in the end, she had 25% of the cookies left. The question is asking, how many cookies did she bake in total? Okay, so how do we solve this? All right, do you think I can start the timer already? Some of you would use model. In fact, Mademoiselle, I would use model as well. She made 30K cookies. Trust me, I know her personally. Really, are you sure? Which Emma is this? Emma Tan? Emma Lim? Emma Rodrigo? Which Emma? Okay, so we need to start the countdown, okay? Let's go. This is where you will have to type in your answer, okay, friends? You need to type in your answer. You just type in actual number will do, number only. Okay? Number only. You hungry, you eat one cookie. Okay, sure. Okay, so let's type in our answers. For those of you who have no idea how to begin, I would suggest for you to draw a model. Okay, type in the answer. The answer is a number, right? A number of cookies that she baked. Is it a whole number? Yes. She cannot possibly bake 50 and a half cookies, right? So cannot. So it must be a whole number, okay? 46. Is it really 46? You try again. There will be more Kahoots. Actually, we will have Kahoot every Tuesdays at 6 p.m. for the primary level. And if you're in secondary level or you are way beyond my age even, and you want to have some form of secondary challenging questions as well, the secondary live classes will be on Mondays at 7:30 p.m. for now. For now, okay? Okay. So how do we solve this? Yesterday, the coach was unwell. Coach Hakim is still unwell, actually. So there was no live class yesterday. You're exactly in P6. Okay, I see. All right. For those of you getting 40 plus, the answer is not quite 40 plus. You try again, okay? Because you already sell 42 in the morning, you see. So the total must be a little bit more than 42, right? Actually, quite a number more than 42 because you still have some remainder to sell in the afternoon, and then you still have some balance as well. Okay. I did give you guys more time actually. I gave you why am I at a loss for words? I gave you uh a look at the question before I started the timer, and then for the timer, it's the maximum time that Kahoot can give. Yeah, so I did give you a lot of extra time. Okay, so I hope that helps. Yes. Why? Why? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Where does this end? We are down to our last question after this one, actually. So we are aiming to finish the live at around 7 p.m. Okay. So more than 40. Yes, more than 40. Can be more than 50 or not. Actually, I give you another hint lah. The answer is actually more than 50 or so. Correct. Xiao play Roblox. Okay. You should not have remainder actually. Should not have remainder. Okay. There should not be remainder. 80 not quite correct. Oh, you got the answer. Okay, guys, if you find this hard, wow, somebody got the answer. Okay, anyway, let me just zip. If you found this hard, don't worry, you still have time to try before the PSLE because this is actually a PSLE question. And in the past 10 years, this has come out a couple of times. A couple of times. Yes. Yes, another person got the correct answer also. Nice. Nice. Hmm, I see. Oh, yet another person got the correct answer. It's okay, Mademoiselle. It's okay if you found this hard. We can try together later on. Okay, what matters is we all learn from it. Okay. The answer is 72. So good job to those of you who got 72. Wonderful. Okay, so how did we get 72 actually? Hey, McDonald's food kiosk is here. Hello, welcome. If you got it wrong, don't worry. Don't worry. Let's figure out how to get it. Okay, let's figure out how to get it. I'm going to try my best to explain it to you in the easiest way that I can think of so that you can digest it nicely for yourselves. Okay. Oh, wow. We have a new first place here. Congratulations. We have one more question with double points later. Okay. So hang in there. Okay, so how do we get 72? What I have done here is to draw, not digest the cookies, digest the question, okay? What I have done here is to draw a diagram. And I have started with the morning, and that's 42 that was sold, okay? And then I draw the next, let me just zoom it a little bit for you guys, huh? And then I draw the remainder, which is 5 units. You guys know why it's 5 units, right? 2/5 of the remainder. So 5 units is the balance. Now, if I take away two to sell in the afternoon, I'm going to be left with three parts in the remainder. So far can follow, right? Everybody understand the model here? So 5 in the remainder, you take away 2 for afternoon, and then you'll be left with 3 units of the remainder balance, okay, that you didn't sell yet. And this 3 units is the 25% of the cookies. So 25% of the cookies is 3 units. The entire cookie, the entire total number of cookies will be 100%, and that's 12 units. Okay, you times 4. Alright? That will be times 4. So you know that the total is 12 units. And the remainder already take up 5. So what is the balance that you sell in the morning? So that's 12 minus 5 to give you 7 units. So now you know this 42 actually is 7 boxes inside. Okay? So morning soup was 72. Malika, is that you, by the way? Yes, I remember. I remember your DP. Okay, so 7 units is 42. 1 unit will be 6. And all of the cookies is our total 12 units, and that will be 72. Okay, 12 times 6, 72. Got it? Everybody understand so far? There will be one last question after this, okay? One last question. Miss you too, Malika. I hope you are happy in your new school. Okay, one more time I repeat. In total, you don't know how many units is 42. We keep it aside first. Okay? And then balance got 5 units, right? 2 units you take for afternoon. Remainder is 3 units. So this 3 units is 25% of the total told to us. So 100% of the total must be times 4. That's 12 units. So 12 units total, 5 units is remainder. Balance that you sell in the morning is 7. So 7 units is 42. Find 12 units for your total. Okay? Got it? Oh, yes, we are going to our last question. Once again, I'm Coach Shakira. Before we move on to the last question, okay, can I get all of you to help us like the live by MasterMaths right now? Can you help me like the live, please? I will move on in 5 seconds. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much for liking the live. Hey, we reached 45K like goals. Thank you so much. Okay, let's move on to the last question. Last question for today. Okay, last question. You read this question first. This is a percentage question. There were 80 more boys than girls at a fun fair. 60% of the boys, 35% of the girls left the fun fair. Then there will be 13 more girls than boys. How many girls were at the fun fair at first? This one you can use calculator, okay, friends? So you can take out your calculators and try to do this question. You can try now. I will start the timer in about a minute's time. Okay? I will start the timer in about a minute's time. Yeah, you can finally use calculator, Keisha. Finally. Okay. You can use units and parts for this one. Okay? So you can simply just use units alone. Alright? Okay. So, how's it so far? Can I start the timer? Okay, do you guys need a bit of help? Okay, my hint for you to try this question is to use units. Okay, if you need help, use units. Since you know there are 80 more boys than girls, okay, I'm literally helping you start the question, okay? And then you work it out on your own. Since there are 80 more boys than girls at a fun fair, and they use percentage for boys, percentage for girls, let's try to find 100 units for the girls, and then the boys will be 100 units plus something. Okay, because there are 80 more boys. So 100 units plus something. Use that as your before and work out what is your after. Okay, I'm going to start the timer now. Again, you can type in your answers. Double points here. Last question for the day. If you use fraction, also can, no problem. Yes, this is for P6. This is a typical P5 question as well, usually. Okay. Okay. For those of you who are saying, wow, so difficult, finally a difficult one, right? Just now you all say the easier questions and the questions earlier were also easy. Okay. Hmm. Mommy, good to have you around. Okay, so how do we solve this? Let me give you a hint, okay? Unfortunately, no, it is not 33. Because there's already 80 more boys than girls. No, actually, no, it's not 33. Okay, so how do we start? Kisha, you're just asking for hints, right? More than 60. Yes, yes. I give you a hint for this one, okay? Yes. Okay, so how do we start? I am going to give the girls at the start 100 units because I want to use percentage 100%, right? But I don't want to relate percent with numbers, very confusing. So I use units, 100 units for the girls. Now, since there's more boys, the boys at the start will be 100 units plus something. Use that to help you, okay? And actually, I have already seen a couple people give the correct answers. So keep it up, okay? I'm not going to tell you who got it right because then some people might just copy and then zoom up the leaderboard and get the voucher, be unfair. So you try first. You try first. Okay, try first. Hmm. Oh wow, we reached 50K likes already. Thank you. Nice. Okay. So do you know the boys initially is 100 units plus what or not? Because girls is 100 units, right? That we assign. So boys, since there's 80 more, there will be 100 units plus 80. Okay, that will be the boys at the start. Let's hope so, Wang. Let's hope so. No, I didn't. Not at all. Is it more than 100? Why you're asking me for such hints? Okay lah. Since you have me reach the like goals, yes, it's more than 100. Okay, I hope that answers your question. It's more than 100, correct? Okay, you have slightly over a minute left. Okay, slightly over a minute left. For those of you who have stayed all the way till the end, thank you very much for your participation in today's live and for sharing your evening with me. I truly appreciate it. We have slightly less than a minute left. Oh, thank you for the follow. Okay, so how? Mm, yes, Roblox, what is it? Mm, thank you for sharing the live. Yes, Keisha, you did get some questions right. So feel proud of yourself for those, okay? And learn from your mistakes for those that you didn't get right, okay? You want me to do two more questions? Maybe I can consider that next week because because um we actually do have a certain time that we assign the live to. Yeah. Okay. Or if you have any questions you want to ask me, maybe I can do that as well. Yes, we do have live classes on Tuesdays. Hey, wow, 13 of you actually got it right. That's quite a number and that's wonderful. Hey, Tisha, good job. Okay, so how did we get the correct answer? Okay, let's take a look. Okay, the next live class is on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Same time, same day. Okay, Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Okay, Astina, maybe you can DM us your query. Because for this one, I'm not so sure. Maybe you can DM us your query with a little bit more details, and then we can get back to you from there. Okay. All right. So how do we get the correct answer as 180? Okay, friends, let me explain to you guys. Okay, so for the girls, I'm going to leave it as 100 units because I want to use percentage. So 100% is the total, right? So instead of using percent, I use units. A little bit easier to solve using units. And then the boys will be 80 more. So that's 100 units plus 80. Okay, now for the after at the end, right? If 60% of the boys left, the balance must be 40%. So that's how I see 40% as 40 over 100 of those that were there at first. So 40 over 100 of the total means I take 40% of 100 units, that's 40 units, and 40% of 80, that's 32. Okay, so at the end, the boys, there's only 40 units and 32 of them left. Okay, and then for the girls, if 35% left the funfair, the balance that remained must be 100 minus 35 to give us 65%. Okay, so 65% of 100 units of those who are there originally will be 65 units. Okay. And so we focus on the model here. If at the end, the boys is 40 units plus 32, and at the end, the girls is 65 units, and the difference between them is 13, then the difference in the units, 25 units, must be made up of 32 and 13, which is 45. Okay, so 25 units is 45. I can find those at the start, which is 100 units, by just taking 45 times 4, because 25 times 4 is 100. Okay, you can also find 1 unit and later times 100, also possible. Alright, so this is something that is very commonly tested in school exams as well. This is on percentage comparison, a bit of before and after as well. Okay, comparison with transfer is more of what it is. Okay, comparison with transfer. Got it? So this one is how you solve the question. I hope I have answered your queries. Okay, I doubt you can stay behind and let me know what question you have. Okay, and Xiao Song, it's okay. You didn't pass your PSLE. It's okay. You've moved on already. Let's just hope to improve from there. Okay. Why must 32? Now, the 32 is because I take 40% of the 100 units portion and 40% of the 80. I cannot just leave the 80 as it is because I want 40% of everything. Okay. So that will be 40% of the 100 units and 40% of the 80. All right. Okay, I will explain this one more time in a second. Before I go on to explain this one more time, for those of you who need it, for those of you who do not need it anymore, I'm going to end the live here. But I would like to show you our top winner so that the person can actually let us know that they have won so that we can mail them the voucher. Okay. For those of you who are here and have been here since the beginning. Thank you very much, really, for your participation in our live today and for spending your evening with me. I will see you guys again the next week, Tuesdays at 6 p.m. All right. For those of you who would like to get your hands on our free worksheet solution, they are all posted at our Telegram channel at MasterMaths PSLE. Okay. All right, I'll explain to you how the 32 where the 32 comes from. Give me 1 second. Let me just quickly show you the podium first. All right, in third place, we have Flying Griffin, Soaring Wombat, and Arctic Lemur as the top person. Now, for Arctic Lemur, can I get you to take a screenshot of your page? And at the same time, can you help me just scan the QR code to inform us that you have won, okay? So that we can mail you the voucher. For Arctic Lemur, can you scan the QR code or go on to this URL and let us know that you have won, okay? All right. So for those of you who are asking where the 32 or where the 32 come from, let me explain to you one more time, okay? All right. Because that's how you pronounce it actually. Win one. Have one. Okay. Okay. All right. So, did we get the answer where the 32 come from? Okay. Where the 32 come from? Let me explain to you one more time. So, this girls at first being 100 units and boys at first being 100 units plus 80 can understand, right? So, 100 units at first, but because there's 80 more boys, we want to add 80 to that 100 units, okay? And then where the 40% come from? That's because 60% left already. So balance is 100 minus 60 to give us 40. Okay? So where did 32 come from? Well, I am taking, using my pink pen here, I am taking 40% of 100 units and 40% of 80. Okay? 40% of 100 units and 40% of 80. 40% of 100 units is 40 units. 40% of 80 is 32. That's where the 32 comes from. Okay? So, again, using a model, if you have 100 units and extra 80 for boys at first, okay, you want only 40%. That means here must be 40%, which is 40 units. And then here must be 40%, which is 32. Okay? It must be 40% from both parts. Okay? Okay, 你有什么问题吗，小松？ Yes, any questions? Do you all understand where the 32 comes from now? Okay? Alright, wonderful. Either are all good. No worries at all. Yes, I do. What is this for? This is perfect for P5 and P6s, okay? Yes, you can ask your question, Ida, no worries. For those of you who are still around, I've already ended the live. If you would like me to explain any questions again, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I will end the live here. Okay? I will stay behind for some extra questions if you do have them. And if you don't, I will see you guys again next week, the same day, same time. Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm Coach Shahira once again from MasterMaths. I'll see you guys again next week. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. For those with questions, you can type it in. Okay. I will wait for your questions here. Okay. Yes, I know. I know. Xiao Song. Yes, I know. Thank you. Thank you, Ahmad. Oh, yes, the MasterMath mobile number. Sorry, Mademoiselle. I got carried away with the live class. Let me share with you, okay? Um, any particular center you're looking at, Mademoiselle? Yes, I know. Yes, Xiao. Okay. Bye bye. Bye, user. See you. Okay. Excuse me. Ida, I am trying to find the rest of your question actually. Yes, this is paper two, PSLE paper two, okay? Ida, wait, let me just write your question down. I cannot find the rest of your question. Mademoiselle, you give us a second, okay? I am trying to get it up for you. Mademoiselle, the Farrer Park Center's number. Hang on. Sorry. 9? Mhm. Okay, thank you. Mademoiselle got it. Okay. This is two parts. Yes, Ida, I'm trying to look for your other part. I cannot find your very first part actually. Wait a second. Got your question. Wait, Ida, I only see now. Can I ask my question, please? And then he used the rest of his money to buy three more pens and some pencils. Can you give me the start of the question? Bye. Ida, can you give me the start of the question actually? Because I think I don't have it in the chat. Mm. All right. For the rest of you who are still here, I've already ended the live. But if you want to ask more questions, please feel free to do so. No worries. Thank you for letting me know, Aisha's mummy. No worries. Thank you. The cost of a pencil was, let me write it down for you. The cost of a pencil was 1/4, yes. 1/4 what? 1/4 the cost of a pen, is it? Is this the question? Bob spent 4/9 of his money. Sorry for my handwriting, I'm trying to write fast. On 12 pencils and 4 pens. What is half there, dear? Which part is half? How did I spell pencils? Bye bye. Is this the correct question, Ida? Is this what you're asking me? This question is from a user right now. So Ida is asking us, the cost of a pencil was 1/4 the cost of a pen. Bob spent 4/9 of his money on 12 pencils and 4 pens. And then where is the other half of the question? Then he used the rest of the money rest of his money on 3 more pens and some pencils. And then, okay, your questions are in parts all over the place. Let me try to find it. If he had spent his money only on pencils, how many could he buy? Wow, this is a long question. His money only on pencils. How many could he buy? Okay, is this your question, Ida? Can you help me read this question and double confirm if this is the actual question? Let me see. Yes, it is. Okay. All right. Okay, let me try to explain this for you, okay? The very first thing I will do is to convert. The cost of a pencil is 1/4 the cost of a pen. So I'm going to use pencil as 1 unit, pen as 4 units. Okay? Bob spent 4/9 of his money on 12 pencils. So 12 pencils becomes 12 times 1U, that's 12U. 4 pens will be 4 times 4U, that will be 16 units. So 4/9 of his money is 12 units plus 16 units, and that will be 28 units. Okay? So that means 1/9 of his money must be 28 units divided by 4 to give us 7 units. This part can follow so far? Ida, okay? Okay. By the way, for those of you who are here, I've already actually ended the live and I'm just helping a user explain this question based on what they have typed out, okay? All right. So this part understand, yeah, Ida? Pencil is 1/4 of the cost of a pen. So 1 unit goes to pencil, 4 unit goes to pen. 1 pencil, 1 unit, 1 pen, 4 unit. 12 pencil will be 12 times 1 unit, 12 units. 4 pen is 4 times 4 units, so that's 16 units. So 4/9 of the money is this 2, which is 28 units. From here, I can find 1/9 of the money. And then I can also find his entire money. 9/9 of the money to be 7 units times 9, which is 63 units. Okay? Then actually this part a bit redundant. So you need to double check for me whether the question is exactly the same. Okay, because this part is a bit redundant. He used the rest of his money on 3 more pens and some pencils. So 3 more pens here is actually 3 times 4U, which is 12U. Okay? So if you are asking he spent his money only on pencils, how many could he buy? 63 units means 63 pencils. Because 1 unit is 1 pencil. Okay? Which means we didn't use any of this part. So I believe there is a bit of a mistake maybe here. Or maybe there is a part A, part B to the question. Okay? But if we do use this part, there is a second part. Okay. If we do use this part, then maybe this is part A then. Oopsies. Okay. If we do use this part, how many pencils is this? Maybe this is the question. How many pencils is this? Then that will be the remainder. We use a different color here. The remainder will be 5/9 of the money. And that will be 5 units of 5 times of 7 units. 1/9 is 7. 5/9 is 5 times of 7. Okay, so that's 35 units. Okay, so 35 units, pens, already 12 units. So pencils must be 35U minus 12U to give us 23 units, which means 23 pencils. Okay, So now I know 23 pencils. I can add that with part A. Total pencils will be 23 plus the 12 that he bought initially equals to 45. Okay? I'm using units to solve by just converting everything into units. The pen change into unit, pencil also change into unit. Okay. Does this answer your question? No worries, Aida, anytime. Okay. All right. Then for those of you who are still here, thank you so much for being around. I'm going to end the live today, right now. And if you would like to join us for the next live lesson, do feel free to um join us on our TikTok account at MasterMaths. Okay, MasterMaths today. All right. Yes, Ida. See you next Tuesday. Thank you. Mademoiselle, which one are you not done copying? Would you like to take a screenshot instead? Does that help? Hmm, excuse me. All right. Hey, I hope you guys have a good time learning with us. And see you guys next Tuesday. Bye. Mademoiselle, can I leave yet? Ah, yes. Okay, bye-bye. Good night. Bye.